the growth of Aussie companies in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, has pretty much aligned with what's happened here in the ecosystem in Australia. It's sort of simultaneously exploded, really. Aussie started first coming in 2008, and the original landing pad was the Starbucks on Market Street, free Wi-Fi and endless coffee. And that community, out of that community, there's been a couple of billion-dollar companies that have come out of that, which is amazing. And in those days, there was no support network. You're pretty much on your own. And but now those Australians are very, very willing to put back. This program runs and relies very heavily on the goodwill of other Australians who have paved the way to put back and to tell their war stories and to help with the introductions and to expand everybody's network. And the thing is, the market is 12 times the size of what it is here in Australia. So if you really do want to go global, it is the next step. The funding opportunities are much broader than they are here in Australia. And of course, I think it's well documented in the Australian ecosystem that Silicon Valley looks at funding from a different perspective than the funders do here in Australia. And yeah, it's just, it really is just that it is the next step if you really do want to go global. And we take companies that are sort of mid to later stage, because if you're too early, then you will fail. And also, we act as a funnel for many of the VCs in Silicon Valley in terms of the companies that we bring in, because we've been doing this for such a long time, and the quality of the companies that we put before them, that they are very, very happy to meet with and hear their pitches. There's no problems with that whatsoever, because they know that they've been vetted, they've met a criteria, and they are ready to launch into the US. So for everyone's sake, we do stick to that, because if it's too early, it's not right. But the program is excellent in the sense that it can work two ways. It can, for $10,000, it can be the best money that you've ever spent, in the sense that if you do get there and you do feel that your company is a fit and that you do personally like the United States and you do think that this is the right next step for you, then it's fantastic. You hit the ground running when you do arrive. But we have other companies that turn up and go, wow, no, our product's not right for the US market. I really don't like Americans. I can't stand this. I don't want to do it. And they have saved themselves probably 18 months to 2 years of heartache and God knows how many hundreds of thousands of dollars from not having taken that step, setting up an office in the US and discovering at that point that it's not right for them. So it can be the best $10,000 you've spent either way, to confirm that it's right or confirm that it's wrong. And it's not for everybody. And a lot of companies do come back to Australia and build fantastic, amazing Australian companies. They just don't go global out of the US.